Hey Barons, this October on Disney+, Disney's The Mysterious Benedict Society returns for Season 2. Relying on only their wits, intellect, and empathy, the charming group of misfits embark on a globe-trotting adventure by air, land, sea, and pie truck, calling upon their special skills to solve the mysteries and rescue their lost comrades. Along the way, the kids experience the growing pains that come along with being a part of their newfound family, while remaining true to their unique selves and discovering what true happiness really means. All these and more streaming this month only on Disney+. Hello, Critter Protectors, Mr. Jim here, and welcome to Kids Animal Stories, a place where there's always a mystery and adventure around every single corner. If you love critters of all shapes and sizes, I need you on our Critter Protector team. Join our adventure as we learn about critters from around the world and in our backyards. Well, my friends, are you ready for today's adventure? Me too, let's go! Landon the llama woke up to the fresh smell of dew on the field outside his home. He lived on a small farm in the Rocky Mountain region of Colorado. He lived with his mom, dad, brother, and sisters, along with many other farm animals. Hey friends, did you know that llamas are actually in the same family as camels? A long time ago, the people of the Andreas used them to help carry their belongings. They're what we call domesticated animals and are no longer called wild animals.
Another morning of farm life for me,
Landon thought to himself. Landon walked out of his small shelter in his cozy haybed and out into the pasture. He munched some grass and some other leafy greens and then wandered back to his mama llama. Good morning, Landon. What are you planning to do today? Mama llama asked.
I don't know, Mama. I wish we lived out in the wilderness like the olden days. I would have lots of new things to see and do.
Landon was a little upset that he didn't have an exciting day with new scenery in front of him. Have you ever felt that way before? I know I definitely have. You see, llamas have many features that help them in rough terrain. Their two-toed feet have soft leather pads to help them on rocky paths. They have thick fur to keep them warm and protect them from bug bites. Their eyes are even positioned on the side of their heads so they can keep a close lookout for predators. Looks like Landon is, wanting to use some of those amazing features and skills of his body. Landon wished he could leave his fence area and get a taste of the wild. It just sounded so exciting. He actually wished this so much that he made a very, very bad decision to run away up the mountain. Oh dear.
I'll just go for a little adventure. I'll be back before Mama even wakes up from her nap,
he thought. Landon ventured up a rocky side of the foothill outside his fence. Thankfully, his feet helped him balance on that rocky path so he didn't fall over.
Wow, this is actually a lot easier than I thought it would be.
As he got higher and higher, the air got thinner and thinner. Did you know that higher altitude has less oxygen? Yeah, well, thankfully llama's blood are perfectly well adapted to this change. They could do just fine with that high altitude. After a little bit, Landon came to the top of the rocky path and stopped in a flat area. He munched on some tasty plants, chewed them super long, and looked out across the valley.
This is such a beautiful view. I can't believe I've been missing out on this my whole life. I could see for miles.
Landon was obviously thrilled to have something new to look at.
I think I'll just follow that path a little bit before I head home. I got plenty of time.
He thought and headed down this trail. About 2 minutes after he started walking again, he came across quite a surprise. Hikers! Ahead of him was a family just like his farmers. There were 2 little humans and 2 big ones out on a hike together. Landon never understood why the humans went on these ventures. Not only were they less capable with their silly-looking feet and those strange contraptions they had tied around their toes, but they also had motorized boxes that could take them places so much easier. Like, why would they just want to go walk around when they can hop in a metal box and move around? As the family got closer, Landon could tell the small ones were up to no good.
Hey, it's a llama,
called the little girl.
Here, llama.
The boy started to say and clapped his hands to try and draw the attention of the llama. Landon needed to get away if he wanted to get any more adventuring in before heading home. He decided he was going to need to give a warning to these kids. Ew! Landon gave a giant spit. Right towards the kids. Ah! They both screamed and then started to laugh. Whoa, hold on a second. Did Landon the llama just spit? Oh yeah, llamas are expert spitters. It's one way they give off a warning to stay away if you don't want to get spit upon. That's gross. Landon was hoping one spit would do the trick, but it obviously wasn't. He was going to need to do it again. He let out another huge spit that flew 6 feet all the way to the kids. Splat! Not only do llamas spit well, but grown llamas can spit up to 15 feet away. The big, icky spit landed right on the little boy's shoe.
Ah! Gross! This is disgusting, Mom! Mom, the llama spit at me!
The little boy shouted. Holy smokes! Will this be enough to send our family of humans on their way? Or will they realize that Landon really shouldn't be out on this hiking path? We are going to have to wait and see what happens on the next episode of Kids Animal Stories. We'll be right back after a brief word from our sponsor. Great job, you listened all the way to the end. Wow, llamas are pretty hilarious. They're actually very social animals, so it makes sense that they need a way to communicate other than sticking out their tongues in disgust or spitting. One of the ways they communicate is they actually hum to each other. Do you know how to hum? Well, you keep working on your humming, and I will see you on our next adventure. Bye!